this here, switch that to there. There we go. And wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. Little thing. What do I need? Well, I've already put oils on. G'day guys. Hey Sam. Hey Brody. Oh, on the couch. The thing I got from Shelby. Alright, sorry for despairing. G'day Ivan, g'day Pauline, g'day Dean. What's up Nesh? Happy Monday for me, it is a happy Monday. You have to excuse me a little bit because the sun's right in my eyes, but I will battle and I will persevere because I really want to put this layer on these horses. I really want to do it, and the layer is gonna be maybe with this brush. How's this one going? It won't be with this brush. Yeah, it'll be with this brush. Here we go. Right, now it's not going to be ultra saturated, this layer. This layer is just going to be quite subtle. So I want to get those greens and those tans in here. But with those greens and tans, I want them to come on in all their tones rather than just straight up vibrancy. And that's going to be welcome back. Oh, thanks Jolie. You joined yesterday. Or was it this morning? It might have been yesterday for you actually. I disappeared over the weekend guys, and I'm sorry for that, but my partner took me up to a lovely place north of Auckland. It was such a thrill, and it was disco themed, so I posted about it in my Instagram story. It's really fun, it's really fun. That's probably enough colours to use. Right, I'll show you the palette there. That's what we're working with. How is it so hot there? -9 in the UK, that's wild. Yes, it is extremely hot. Oh, jeepers. It is extremely hot here at the moment in New Zealand, wildly so. Hello New York guy, welcome. Is Cheryl here? Hello Cheryl. It is summertime in New Zealand. In New Zealand, sorry guys. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This one comes over here. Over here. Hey guy, got your message on IG, that sounds great. I messaged you back. Thank you very much, JMS. I will check that out. I only missed it because I went straight from the stream we were doing and leapt on the shopping bandwagon because I'm the sort of guy that does a lot of Christmas shopping. Not because, well, sorry Cheryl, did I miss a comment that you pinned there? But I like to buy a lot of presents because I get the presents for everyone I know, and wrap them up and put them under the tree. But then I buy a bunch of extra presents with no name on them, but with like a little something I can remember what was inside it. Because then what I do is I see who feels like they didn't get enough presents during Christmas, or who may have been missed or forgotten for whatever reason, and then I make those presents for them. And it makes sure everyone's happy during Christmas gift giving, because that's the goal of gifts in the first place. So I try to be more of a catalyst for that. It's 25 degrees, that's nothing for you. Let me just grab these on here. So there's a lot of oil on my brush at the moment, but I'm going to fix that by putting some tape around it, just like that. Here we go. If you've got a sticky brush, wrap it up with a bit of tape and it will be solved. Hello David, how we doing? Good to see you on the stream, a long time no see. How's the temperature there? Chicago's very cold. It will be. You've got a white Christmas coming up. And in New Zealand, we get every day that goes by, we get one day closer to doing a barbecue. In fact, you have barbecues right now, to be fair. Right. So like I said, guys, we're going to be using a lot more tones, so a lot more whites and blacks are going to be added to the paint, with the result being that it's going to add more subtlety to the colours we put on this canvas. We need more subtle colours to make those really intense ones pop. If you're finding your colours are less vibrant, the way you fix that is by adding more whites and blacks to the other colours and make it stick out more. I thought it would be hotter. Fair enough. So these colours in here, but will not be around for so long because got a dash off. But you will get me all tomorrow morning. I've arranged everything; it's all sorted. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to have a big session on painting, and it's going to be fun. Myself for it already. There we go. And there, just like that. Hello, Paul. Welcome. Welcome. There we go. So we're adding in green, mixed with a little bit of white, mixed with a little bit of black. Pretty wholesome colour palette. There we go. There we go. I apologise, the light is very intense, so I'm just trying to read, but without losing my eyes too much. Hi Seb, I wish I could stay longer, but you're busy moving houses. Victoria. Good luck moving houses. It's a big job. I hope you've got someone helping you. I hope you have help. Just stand back a little bit and have a look first. This horse at the back here is coming together well. This horse at the front needs a bit more work. But it'll come together. It'll get there. We'll just go stroke by stroke. There we go. We just keep trusting if we keep applying paint where we think it should go, that eventually the image will come together. Thanks, Tyler. So we're here in Auckland. This is a scene from Ellerslie. This is where these trees are from. But we'll be back in One Tree Hill tomorrow. All right now. One Tree Hill, One Tree Hill. Making good ground here, team. I'll look up in just a second. I just want to get some more of these colours down here. And a little bit more white through this. There we go. Now we're talking. Through here. A little bit more down here. And a little bit more through here. There we go. Cool. Good strides. Sorry guys, yeah, disappearing. Hetty, welcome to the stream. And if you all don't recognize the name, Hetty, who I'm saying Hetty, it's short there. It's I have to scroll up a little bit. I'm just trying to find Hetty Turikoka, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Hetty Turikoka is a cook, guys. He's a New Zealand cook. So you're watching a New Zealand stream. I'm a New Zealand painter. This is New Zealand art. This is New Zealand backyard. But I can't cook. So if you want to see a cook, you need to go see Hetty's channel because he makes some mean New Zealand food. So, and he also made one recently, which I have to jump on and make a reaction video for because it was good. It was good. Your boy knows how to make some seafood, and by your boy I don't mean me, I mean Hetty. That guy knows what's up. I am wearing sunscreen this time, so thank you very much for reminding me. But when I came off that stream this morning and posted that picture on the story, my partner leapt straight on it and was like, yo, you better have worn sunscreen. And I changed the subject because if you were there for the morning stream, you'll know that I did not wear sunscreen. But we were like half in the shade, so it was okay. Paul, you're an absolute champion. Thank you very much. If you haven't heard the news yet, Argentina won. Thank you very much. Is that Lau? And thank you, Paul. You're an absolute champion. I appreciate every one of those cranes. If you haven't heard yet, team, or if I haven't told you, every gift that comes towards the stream goes straight into making the stream better. So we buy things like the stand, we buy things like punky green buckets to put the paint in, and other fun stuff. So huge thank you to everyone who donates the stuff that keeps the stream so fun. And I appreciate each and every one of you. You're all champions. Now, brightness, it's just hard to see. It's on me. Evening, everyone. Yeah, so everyone, if you see the comment there, Cheryl is a fantastic person who we are very, very lucky to have here. And yeah, keep it clean or, you know, you might understandably get kicked. And it'll be Cheryl's decision for as long as she wants it to decide who may stay and who may go. Thank you very much, Ocean. You're an absolute champion. Are you from Australia? No, I'm not. My partner's half Australian, but no, I'm not. I am 100% Kiwi. And this is Kiwi land. But I can see how I would confuse you though, because in Instagram, a couple of the reels have been posted with like Australian songs, and that's on me. But no, I am 100% born and bred Kiwi. So that's fun. Heading out. Hetty, thanks for popping in, bro. And that, I will be on the ball with that reaction video. I just had to slap some paint around. You're an absolute champion. If you missed it before, guys, Hetty, the guy said he's popping out there, makes some mean seafood. And you should check it out, because honestly, as far as New Zealand goes, I haven't seen a channel that does better New Zealand Kai than Hetty's channel. So if you want to see how we make New Zealand food, I would check him out. I'm not being paid to say this. I just believe it's good seafood. And that's there. Aussie and Kiwi are pretty much the same. Stephen, you are 100% right. That's true. Some people think we're pretty different. I don't believe it. I think we're pretty similar. And Cheryl, you're 100% right too. If you see differences, see the differences. But for me, I like seeing the similarities. I like Australians. I like their accents. I like the way they, like their attitudes, like their country. Big fan of it. But yeah. Yeah. Hey, Singing Dino, welcome back to the stream, and Austin, welcome back. Both of you fantastic people. I missed you this morning, but I have you now, which is ideal. We're just here painting these horses, and where I'm trying to focus on at the moment is more around these edges, more around the outskirts, where there may have been a bit of neglect to start with. We're just filling in those gaps now. I'm undecided, team, whether I'm going to come back and do another coat of the liquid glass just to build up that extra bit of depth. So watch the space, that may be on the cards. It's just one of those things you get told all the time, so you always say no. I agree with that. My experience has always been, people go, are you Australian? I'm like, no, I'm Kiwi. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm like, no, I don't care. You know. But if you're the opposite of that, then if you're getting the opposite reaction, then you'd be the opposite of that. So everyone's all good, as long as everyone's happy. That's the important part. When did you say you were going to paint Spyro? Jesse, thanks for keeping me accountable. I am painting Spyro. I've got to finish off about 2 of these 5 commissions. And once 2 of them are done, we can add Spyro to the agenda. So in terms of commissions, I'm tied up all of December. I'm hoping to start Spyro around the new year. If you would like a commission, you can contact me via go onto my bio, via my website, there's a contact me page, or just contact me straight away on Instagram and we can start talking about it. And I would love to make you a painting. Shipping around the world, to the States, it's about $350 US to get to the States, and then within New Zealand, it's a non-issue. And Australia, fairly a non-issue as well. Europe's pretty similar to the States, about $350. If you put aside €400 or 400 US for shipping, then something the size can get to you. And then in terms of how much the size costs, we can figure out what you're after, how abstract you want it, how realistic you want it, how many layers you need. And I mean, when I say this, you might not know. I can show you different amounts and different pictures, and let's see if we can't get you a painting. We can't do it before Christmas. If you want a painting, the earliest one can arrive on your doorstep, if you're somewhere other than New Zealand, is January 15th. So keep that date in mind and get in touch with me, and we can go from there. I love you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks, August. Cheers, guys. And yeah, sorry about the sun in my eyes. It was just the best lighting for you guys, so I'm like, I will I will deal, because I want you guys to be able to see clearly. So here we are. Even if you don't want a painting, guys, I would love anyone who wants to jump onto my bio and follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'm banned from Twitter. On Instagram, or you can follow me here if you wanna, because that'll give you announcements when we do this. Or you can, yeah, enjoy the love we're spreading today and share the stream. But you know what? The cool thing about life and the cool thing about being here is all those choices are completely up to you. And whether you do or don't, nothing's going to change right here. So that's fun. I am wearing sunscreen. Thank you very much. Well pinned. Yes, indeed. Indeed. So I wasn't wearing it this morning, so I'm a little bit red from that, but that's okay, because now we are on the ball. So I'm coated in sunscreen. I'm going to be here for about another 30 minutes, 45 minutes with you guys. Just enough to get enough of this paint where we need it on here. Lighten up that horse face a little bit. There we go. And then we'll see where that takes us. There we go. There we go. A little bit more around here. There we go. That was a good stroke, team. That was a good stroke. That's what we need. Just like that. If we did another 250 strokes just like that last one, we'd be done. That was a dream stroke. That's the strokes we work towards. That's the strokes that I lay at night and think about. If I could only do that 500 times in a row, just the way that paint landed. But that's part of the fun, because you get good strokes and bad strokes. So when you nail one, you're like, that was a good one. If everyone landed just right, it wouldn't be nearly as fun, I don't reckon. So maybe it would be. I'll never know. I'll never know. Sorry guys, everyone welcome. Yeah, thanks Cheryl. I think we can all agree that Cheryl is an absolute MVP, and we are very, very lucky to have her here with us. Because if we didn't have her, who knows what would happen. It would be un desastre, which is Spanish for a disaster. Bad Spanish, but Spanish. We need a little bit of blue. We're going to go for a light, pale turquoise. So what I call this? Arctic blue. It's more appropriate actually. And that comes out here. It comes down there like that. And it comes there. Comes there like that. Comes there like that. That area is looking pretty good, guys. That's what we're after. That is what we are after. Coming up here. And coming off this tree. Just like that. There we go. Just like that, team. Just like that. A little bit there. A little bit around here. Perfect. And more up here. Oh, that was good. That was very good. Sorry if I'm missing anyone's comments. Thank you, Arlet. Appreciate that. And Cheryl, again, I can't say this enough. Cheryl's an absolute MVP. When I get distracted and get stuck into the painting, Cheryl has just literally saved the day. All the links are in the bios, guys. You're welcome to reach out by the contact page on the website. You're welcome to reach out via Instagram. You're welcome to follow the Instagram. You're welcome to follow here. You're welcome to do whatever you like, so long as it makes you happy. Because honestly, at the end of the day, it's sort of why I'm here. This painting here is a commission. This one's not for sale. And I'm hoping to have it in the man's hands come later on in December, but it'll depend. You've heard me say it before, painting's not a linear process. It goes up and down. So we'll see how the paint lands, but with a bit of luck, we'll get this framed and in the man's household by the 22nd if I'm really lucky. And thank you, Nova. Welcome back, Nova. MVP. Yes, thank you very much. Stephen, you're 100% right. Cheryl is an absolute MVP. It's actually with the help of people like Cheryl, just hanging out, and Lucy, who was here this morning briefly, but she was starting a painting set, that actually helped us all enjoy ourselves, because I don't reckon I can do this by myself. I think I enjoy having the support. I reckon that's an absolute game changer. So that's fantastic. There we go. So there's artwork available on the website if you're after artwork, but chances are you might want a commission. So if you want a commission, you should contact me via Instagram. And at the moment, I can book you in for around late January, early February for completion. So it'll be in your hands late January or in your hands early February. You've got to get in touch now. Otherwise, if you're not in no hurry, we can go right away till whenever. It's all good. It's all good. Sorry if I'm missing comments. I keep saying that. Second that, Cheryl, it does. It's like people watching over your shoulder without, yeah, right? 100%. Hello from USA, Holly. Welcome to the stream. I swear I don't normally squint this much, but look, the angle was good, so the sun's in my face. It is what it is. I'll manage. I think the more paint strokes I add to this piece, the more I start to think I want to give it one more coat of liquid glass and see where that takes me. We'll see. Here we go. Here we go. Fantastic. What's it gonna be, pretty darling? Riding in a horse, oh yeah, yeah. Bom, 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 bom. Boom, 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 boom. What's it gonna be, pretty darling? Oh, thanks, Ben. As long as you're enjoying yourself, mate, then that's the key to having a good time painting. Bedtiming for you, Austin. Hey, I really appreciate you popping in briefly. Good to have you here. This was only a brief session, so you're not going to miss much. I'm going to be disappearing in the near future. Do you ever paint dark or spooky scenes? I don't. I've painted a few, but look, I feel like in terms of what paint can produce, I feel like there's so much it can do just to produce a more passive feeling of just pleasure and a little bit of happiness. I don't need to do dark and spooky. Maybe one day I'll add some I don't know. It would only be to round out a portfolio. It wouldn't be to. It wouldn't be because I thought the work was necessary to them. I like the idea of knowing that the work you make may improve someone's day just a little bit, or someone's life a little bit, and sometimes dark and spooky work, that's a hard thing to sort of reconcile in terms of, did you make everything a bit better? Nothing against you if you do dark and spooky work. I just love that kick you get from going, wow, someone saw that and they had a slightly, ever so slightly better day because of it. That's wholesome. I think that's wholesome. Thanks, Paris. Oh, hello, CJ. Welcome. G'day, guys. Spooky thing, if they make you happy, that's fantastic. I'm not saying you have to paint happy things like unicorns on rainbows and things. I like, basically I don't really care about the subject matter as much as I do how the paint hits. I like the paint to be wild and raw. You know, really, I want you to be able to see the texture of the brush, and I want you to be able to see the paint really battling with each of the stroke of paint to try and represent its own little piece of the image, its own little piece of reality. That's what I want. But yeah, and I think that looseness and freedom of the paint is what makes people happy, in my mind anyway. So I guess it could be a spooky picture, I guess. Zombie unicorns and rainbows, UV me. Yeah, fair enough. Wow, the trees are so defined. They should start to get more defined, Cheryl, as time goes on. I just want to get that depth into them. Like, there's a bit of contrast, but the last thing I want to see is like trunk, 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 trunk. We want it to be like more multi-layered than that, more messy. There wants to be the insinuation of trees without the obvious presence of trees. That's a good way to put it. Oh, Al. Thank you very much, Cheryl. I'm not sure what Al did, but I think we're happy. I think we can all agree it was necessary. Here we go. So we're just looking around for little bits of colour, adding them on, and we see a little work to be done down here. Right down the bottom here. Oh, lost a big droplet of paint there. Get that back. There we go. I'm going to combine a bit of the pink and with the orange here. It's going to make it pink with yellow oxide. It's going to make it a little bit orange, but a little more tan. And then we're going to continue to add this colour in. See where it takes us. It's not perfect, but it's going to actually add a bit more of that body that we're after. Yeah, it's doing well with the other orange. It's doing well with the other orange. There we go. Now we're talking. That's what we want. A little bit more around here. And a little bit more. Oh, it's a bit of a knee here, guys. Get down here. And these legs are a complicated thing because we want to put detail into them, but we don't want them to stick out more than the forest. So we don't want the detail in between the horses to be less than the horse's legs. It has to get brought forward together. Otherwise it will look silly. So I'm trying to maintain that continuity. It's a little bit of a fight sometimes, but we're doing all right. Aaron, I didn't get caught in the rain. I missed that, if it did rain. There was a period where I was inside a shopping centre. And I went to the Chemist Warehouse, and I went to Whitcoulls. Where else did I go? I went all over the show, but I didn't get wet. I was very lucky. Am I sweating? A little bit, a little bit. It's just really intense, guys. You're all looking at me. There's lots of pressure. No, it's hot. That's hot. But it's okay, because shortly, I'm going to race off the him, which is me trying to say Jim. Gonna race off to the gym. What's it gonna be, pretty darling? Riding on a horse, yeah, yeah. Da 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 da. What's it gonna be, pretty darling? Yeah, that song's stuck in my head, guys. I'm very sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to shake it either. Be all you can be. I agree with your title. That's a good one. Is it thundering there? I'm not sure what that noise was, but oh yes, yes it is thunder. There's a giant. Yeah, there's a rain cloud coming this way, team. Thanks for mentioning that, Cyril. It's all on. It's about to be all on. Thanks, guys. I'll slap a bit more paint on. We'll go for another 23 minutes. 23 minutes. What's it gonna be, pretty darling? Riding on a horse, yeah, yeah. Don't. Okay, now the reason I'm adding so much detail into these little bits around the sides, you'll be like, why focus on the horses? Because after you lose interest in the horses, which is inevitable, eventually you'll have seen enough with the horses. You're gonna start looking at the trees. When you start looking at the trees, if the trees are boring, there's less detail in them than the horses, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna get brought back to the main subject matter. You're gonna lose interest and move on. So, it's important that there's this balance of detail across the image, which is what I'm doing right now. Although we may not last the next 20 minutes, guys, because I can hear the rain hitting the tree behind me. So we may get rained out yet. I will let you know. What's it gonna be, pretty darling? Riding on a horse, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate that. Would you make a portrait of your mum? Of course I would. Of course I would. So if you reach out to me on Instagram or on the website, links for both are in my bio, I can get you sorted out. And I've already got a portrait of a mother I'm about to start working on. It's a small one for Kayla. So that's exciting. We're going to get that underway very shortly, which is going to be really fun. And it's going to be a smaller work, so it'll be quite fun to do as a group. Self-portraits, Yale. I've never done a self-portrait. I've always found it more fun to depict other people. There's a thrill for capturing someone else. I don't know if I'd find it too fun to capture myself. It's doable, but I like other people. ICC, that is fantastic. Huge props to you. I'm glad to hear it. Key to the gym, if you are going to start going, is just like painting. Don't beat yourself up about it. Go there and have fun. Find a way to make it fun. Is it audiobooks? Is it a banger of a playlist? You do you. For me, the music I listen to, I used to think the idea was everyone used to listen to big pumping angry songs in the gym, and most people do. I like to chill out more than that. Hey Justin, long time no see. Good to see you here, actually. How can I get a portrait to you? How can I get the portrait to you? Sebastian, if you want to send me a picture to paint, it's coming down. If you want to send me a picture to paint, flick it to me on Instagram or contact me via the website and you can email it to me. And we can work it out either way like that. It's coming down raining here now. We've got some time because I've been using oils. So oils will be unaffected by the rain. But apart from that, I have to run. Marco, welcome back. Yeah, so I've got to stop now, guys, because the rain's coming down. But if you had fun today, jump on my website or jump on my bio for my website or jump into my Instagram and hit me a follow, or follow here, whatever you like. It's been great painting with you all. You're all fantastic. I will go for shells, but like I say, it's oil paint. It's not going anywhere. To be fair, you can get a bucket of water and throw it at this and it would make very little difference. It's actually refreshing. It's been so hot all day. But thank you very much to everyone who joined. You're all amazing people, and I think we can all agree, thank you very, very much to Cheryl. Cheryl is recognising regulars and keeping them in line. Marco, what do you mean what? You know what she's talking about. All right, guys, look after yourselves. I'll catch you later. Bye.